Okay, so I think we found the leak. It wasn't on that PVC pipe like I was accusing. That PVC pipe, it was on a galvanized pipe, I think. Since I can't see the bottom of the pipe, I brought along a tiny little mirror so I can put underneath. So, if you remember, I did this area. I dug up this, but it wasn't it. So I dug up the two channel next to the two rafter next to it. Oh crap, I have to go back and get my mask. I'll be back. Okay. So I'm back with the mask. We're gonna confirm it by have my wife turn on the water again. Okay, so you can't see it, so I put a mirror underneath to reflect back. And you see that? I think that's the one. Okay. Wait, turn it on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the water.
Okay.
I hear water gushing out. Thu vào sợ tắt cái đèn trong bếp không?
Okay, turn it off, turn it off, turn the water off. It is from the PVC. It's on the PVC.
Okay.
Okay, I can't do this one. I'm coming down. Turn the two valve off and then turn the main off too, mommy.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the situation. Now that we know that we didn't have that pinhole where I was filming, that rusty spot that I thought I found, but it turns out to be a PVC. So I was gonna get all the rust off, kind of sand it off with this, and then put this on, tighten it. It has a little rubber gasket to seal the hole, but we're not going to return this. Actually, this was brought down to us by my wife's brother from South Lake up in near Dallas, but we're going to keep this for future. Okay, so it's somewhere right there. So I'm going to go back up, go near the PVC, put a hole so I know where it is exactly, and I'm gonna come back down here and cut out the sheetrock a little bit, just enough to where I can reach, because you saw how far that was toward the wall. So if I cut it out, maybe we can fix it from here, because it's not enough room to be doing it up there. The handyman is supposed to fix this, was supposed to come today, but he didn't. Tomorrow, he said, can somebody else cut in line because they have a 1-year-old. So my wife said, yeah, we can wait another day, but I want to see if I can get this fixed. At least start it tonight, maybe tomorrow. Go find some PVC pipe connector and fix it. Okay, so that's the plan. See you upstairs. See if we can make a hole right here. Thúy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Where's this? Did I poke through?
Yes.
Where is it?
It's right in front of the cabinet. About 6 inches out.
It's not in the by the sink.
To the one on the right.
The right sink.
Yeah, where all the cups and cups are.
So it's by the cabinet, not by the sink.
Yes, by the cabinet.
Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm coming down.
The what's up there? There's some at all the debris on the toaster.
Okay. Okay, I'm coming down. Okay, we'll see you downstairs. Where is it? Right there. Okay, I think this cabinet's got to come down. Let's just cut in front of the cabinet.
Huh?
Let's just cut in front of the cabinet. But probably the cabinet has to come down. Okay, so I cut a little hole. Show you what we're dealing with. It's leaking right there, that PVC, that horizontal part. So I need to get closer. So I'm thinking about unloading this cabinet and then remove the cabinet. That would allow me to get another 12-inch closer, basically right under that pipe. So that's the plan. I'll give you an update. We got the doors off, the shelves off. I turn the circuit breaker off. I undo this under the counter light like this one. Got the, what do you call this thing, this trim off at the molding at the top. So we got 3 screws right there in the middle and on the right. Down here we got 3 right there, right there, right there. Hopefully he didn't put any screw from this side. Doesn't seem to be, but we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so we're gonna undo the 6 screw and drop this, and then we're gonna cut the sheetrock all the way to the wall. That's the plan. Okay, looks like the guy who installed this hit it with some finishing nail. See if I can show you. No, I can't show you. Okay, you see that? Right there. Right there, won't focus, but right there. Right there. You'll see a little, like a little scratch mark. So he looks like he shoot it to add this little extra trim right here. So, but those shouldn't get in the way when we drop it. It's just going to rip right out. And then we'll nail it back to the other side and pull them. Okay. Okay, update. We got it down. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't super hard. The guy who installed it shot a bunch of like finishing nail or whatever you call it, the molding nail. So we pry it out with screwdrivers from the front and then the back. I use that thing right there, the leveler. I stuck it in there and pry it out. Okay, now we can cut the sheetrock to the wall. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, got that last piece of sheetrock off so we can access right here. And here it is. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if we can turn it off. See that slit right in the middle of the screen, still in the middle of the screen. So this whole section is split right here. See it? That little like hairline right there. Right there. Okay, so let's see if we can, you know, how we're gonna do this. We'll figure it out a way. Okay. So that's the source of our misery last week. Hopefully we can end it tomorrow. It's cool in here. Okay. Almost midnight. I'm going to bed. Pick up tomorrow. Okay, I've decided, because there's so little room here, this like 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and it cracked right here. I think I'm gonna cut the sheetrock down like this, maybe just a foot, 1.5 feet to access. I'm not sure what's behind here. To access this vertical pipe, maybe I'll replace it further down. So we'll do this whole thing like somewhere down here. I don't know. I'm gonna try the easy way first. I'm gonna see if I can cut it right here where the hairline stop, and maybe we can figure out something. If not, we'll do this. Hi. Okay, give you an update. I cut this morning. Remember, it was up there, right there. So I cut it using this. Okay. And then I have a hard time removing this connection because it keeps stripping. See right there? So I had to hold back this part, because if I don't, it'll put too much strain on this connection. It's already kind of rusted. So I'm holding it back with this big old plumber's wrench here, and the other end I use this. No, I use this to give me more leverage. I still couldn't do it. I'm stripping it. So then I use this little propane torch to heat up. I just put a tiny flame right there so it wouldn't go anywhere else. Just in case I had my fire extinguisher ready. But I did that, and I had no problem removing it. So without this, I would have been in big trouble. Okay, so here's the part. That's the split. Okay, so it's gonna be hard to fix it because there's only a little bit left, and there's so much cement on there that it's not smooth. It's kind of taper. So I'm gonna try, number one, to find parts. If I can't find it, I'm gonna see if I can find a cap, and now I'll remove this one and put a cap on it and turn it back on. So at least we get water to the rest of the house, and just not, hopefully, this sink area, because we're in the kitchen, this is the sink. Okay, so
either cap it off or repair it. But if I can't do this, I have to replace that elbow, which means I have to dig some more sheetrock from this wall, from just maybe a foot or foot and a half down on the vertical wall, and I'll replace somewhere there. So I'll do that and then back out. But again, parts is an issue now. Okay, that's the update.
By the way, look at the deposit. This is cholesterol to the max. I have a hard time even just pop it out. Imagine it's all in the inside the galvanized pipe. This house is desperately needed for a PEX redo the whole piping system with PEX. Okay, so I went to the to Lowe's, and they don't have anything, but I found this, so we're gonna see if we can put that in there and just use this as a plug. Just basically lose the line, the water line from that point forward, and at least we can get water to the rest of the house, and maybe even I'm not sure whether this is hot or cold, but whatever it is, we can have the other one. So that's the cold, and we'll get hot over here, vice versa. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it's working. It's not leaking. So it is the cold line, because this is hot, but nothing coming out of the cold. So that must be the cold line. That's how we've been flushing. Okay, it's good, it's fine. We got cold, we got hot. Okay, so turn that off. We can cripple along until we get parked. At least we can shower. And actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a short garden hose just from there to here, so that we can have or even tap it down there, so we can mix the hot and the cold. At least we can have water to wash dishes. Okay, it's the latest. Okay, so important thing. What's the takeaway? Do not try to find where the leak is when the pipe is still frozen, because it will not show itself. I suspect it came from there, but until yesterday when you saw the water spraying out, you know, it's not a good idea. So, but whatever, we survive. Okay, thanks for watching.